Hey, what's going on, Infinity Collectors? Robert Walkner here from CoinOpTV. Quick vlog recap of the Disney Infinity Toy Box Live Friday broadcast that goes out on their weekly stream on Fridays. So here's my recap. It's exciting because E3 is next week, so a lot of us are going to get some more time to check out the game, the figures, maybe some more announcements, maybe some more reveals. The big reveal, the big announcement today was the confirmation of the Star Wars Rebels figures, 4 total. They're going to be available for Disney Infinity 3.0. Those are, let's see, Zeb, Sabine, Kanan, and Ezra. And they showed off some gameplay of each of the figures on the live broadcast. Now, heads up, these won't have, as far as we know, these won't have a playset, but the Rebels figures will be available in each of the Star Wars playsets, Force Awakens, Rise Against the Empire, and Republic playset, Twilight of Republic. So let me go down my list of notes from the show, a little bit of a recap. My man Evilos, a buddy of ours from CoinOpTV, custom toy maker designer, was on the show as a guest, and he showed off some of his figures from the past, like Red Hulk, Anti-Venom, Mr. Incredible, Randy in sort of a dark chameleon look. And then at the end of the show, he showed a custom John Vignacchi JV figure even with the sunglasses. It was Syndrome in the custom made for John Vignacchi, the host of Toy Box TV, producer on Disney Infinity, awesome guy all around. So shout outs to Evilos. Thanks, I was glad to see him on there. We actually had a pretty packed show. John Blackburn was also there, kind of the main man from Avalanche Studios there, the game developers of the Disney Infinity franchise. Some of the things they talked about, so they talked about the E3 and what's going to be going on with that, how they got this crazy booth. I'll be checking that out next Tuesday morning at E3. Straight to the Disney booth, straight to the Skylanders, straight to Lego. And whatever other booths are going on there. There's so much going on E3 next week. I'm a little, crazy getting ready for the planning, prepping and stuff. But they said they were going to have 9 figures giving away, 1 for each person. You got to stand in line, do a little photo booth, get some selfies, check out the game, and then you get like a figure or something. So hopefully I'll get some figures so I can do some unboxing. I already have Yoda, so I'm good to go with Yoda. Be cool to get some Inside Out figures since that movie will be out soon. I'm actually going to get to see Inside Out tomorrow, Saturday, so I hope to do a little early review of Inside Out for you guys on my channel, youtube.com/CoinOpTV. So, okay, so yeah, they showed some of the Star Wars Rebels gameplay. Something they talked about that was interesting, or a little more, was kind of the combat and how that Kanan, because he can use a lightsaber and a sword, he can do some unique air juggle things where he can kind of, use his lightsaber to kind of hit somebody up in the air, and then while they're in the air, he can change to this blaster and kind of shoot them a few times. So that's cool. I'm excited about some of those air juggle moves. Let me see what else we got on the list here. They also talked about the parry attacks, or parry defense, how there's going to be a time where you can push the button, and if the timing is right, you can sort of block parry, sort of an attacker. So that'll be cool. Something that we're all kind of looking at or talking about in the chat room when JV was talking about Rebels, he kept sort of saying our first 4 Rebels figures. So once again we have Sabine, Zeb, Kanan, Ezra. I haven't seen Rebels at all, so I'm not that familiar with these characters. If I'm saying the names correctly, forgive me. But JV kept saying, well, these are our first four, and then sort of hinted hey, maybe there'll be more. He actually said he'd like to see the Inquisitioner. That would be one of the ones he would like. And we were just kind of wondering, hey, is he slipping up in chat? Because, the way he was saying it was the first four, kind of hinting there'd be more. So, it was weird last year when they were here's all the figures possible. But no, wait, we're going to do some Tron digital-only figures, and we're going to kind of sneak out some of these extra power discs that we didn't really thought we had planned. And, oh, by the way, some Guardians of the Galaxy, let's add some more of those figures. So it sounds like that's going to happen again with Disney Infinity 3.0. I don't mind. The more the merrier. Bring them on. Bring every Star Wars thing possible, every Disney thing possible. Bring it on. Release it. I will try and buy it, get it, purchase it, trade, or something. So, I guess that's it for this video. Oh, I should also mention, if I didn't mention this already, the Star Wars Rebels figures are playable in all 3 of the Star Wars playsets. I think I mentioned that already. If you didn't know that already, all the Star Wars characters carry over into each Star Wars playset, not just the Rebels ones. So, reinforcing the marketing because it can be a little confusing. I guess it's it on my notes. Disney Infinity collectors. Shout out to you guys. Stick around next week with E3. I'm going to have a lot of new gameplay, new toys, new something, unboxing going on. Hopefully I'll get my Inside Out review up maybe Sunday morning. Would that be good? Would you like to see a spoiler or non-spoiler review of my Inside Out review? Let me know in the comments below. For CoinOpTV, we'll see you guys next time.